in Krasnoyarsk region.
For Alexei Yeks, this is history. The little things that survive the gulags and that will have been treasured all the more by those who'd lost everything.
They want to live, they want to remember their house, remember the normal life.
People like Grigory Ivanov, Alexei's great-grandfather, who never made it back from the gulag he was sent to during the Stalinist purges of the 1930s. Here in the basement of Memorial in central Moscow, he explains that it was thanks to the organization which specializes in investigating Soviet-era crimes that he was able to learn the truth about his family and why that matters. History, he says, is cyclical.
Because our situation today was in the past a few times, and such things came back, and this is awful, I think. So we should remember it and keep it warm in our minds, I think.
But Memorial is under threat. Protesters may have turned out last time the case against it went to court, but the government wants it shut down. It accuses it of breaking the Foreign Agents Law, which has increasingly been used to close down organizations that are not in line with the government's thinking.
Unfortunately, Memorial has repeatedly committed violations, and as the document given to me reads, it did so defiantly.
At risk, the 100,000 boxes of archives the organization has gathered since it was created as the Soviet Union began to crumble.
In each of these boxes is someone's story. So many letters were destroyed, but thanks to the ones we have here, we can learn more about what life in the Gulag was like from those who were there.
Memorial also takes people on tours, from the Lubyanka building that once housed the KGB to this courtyard behind another secret police building where 15,000 executions are believed to have taken place.
Something like that. The story, this history is are huge, like social trauma, and you can get past that trauma if you talk about it.
The author and journalist Andrei Kolesnikov says the problem is that Memorial has become an obstacle to the current government's determination to glorify Russia's past.
Individual memories which are struggling with official memory, because there are a lot of families which suffered from Stalinism, and they are keeping that memory. They are grateful to Memorial.
Families like Alexei's, where there had been shameful silence, he says, now there is truth.
I think the history is not just the history of the state and politics. History is the history of families, of people. And this is the real history, without final cuts.
Melissa Bell, CNN, Moscow.
Some days with my family, and I spent about